Hello. This was going to be originally my critique of the Nintendo Switch 2 edition of Animal Crossing New Horizons. However, I thought to myself I might as well make another video on how Animal Crossing is as a whole. So let me show you my critique of Animal Crossing New Horizons and how I got from Animal Crossing, not knowing what Animal Crossing even is, to Animal Crossing New Horizons now. Enjoy the video. Okay, so Animal Crossing New Horizons are released in 2020, where the first Animal Crossing New Horizons on the Switch came out. New Horizons was a really good game. A lot of people played it all the way back in 2020, mainly because of the fact that COVID hit. The cool thing about New Horizons was online. You were able to meet anyone you wanted to, as long as you had the online subscription on your Nintendo Switch. You were able to meet anyone you wanted, with no issues whatsoever. And then slowly, COVID ended, but a lot of people still playing. And then there was one point where Animal Crossing New Horizons had that one bigger major last update where they would never update there again.
This will be the last major free content update for Animal Crossing New Horizons.
Well, fast forward to October, there was a type of thing where the person would actually play they would actually update the game and to 3.0.0.
Animal Crossing New Horizons Nintendo Switch 2 Edition game, which adds features exclusive to the Nintendo Switch 2 system. Will also come.
But that was after the Switch 2 was released, and they also made a Nintendo Switch 2 edition of Animal Crossing New Horizons. I never really got cared about the Switch 2 edition of Animal Crossing New Horizons, mainly because of the fact that I thought I didn't need it. But however, I did indeed want the Animal Crossing New Horizons 3.0 update because of a certain thing. The Nintendo Switch update for Animal Crossing New Horizons released the Legend of Zelda collaboration. Now, to be clear, they also added collaboration for Splatoon 3, as well as Lego and Mario, but they were all blasts from the past. And Splatoon 3 and The Legend of Zelda was the newest collaboration for Animal Crossing New Horizons. And quite frankly, all you need is one amiibo scanned inside of Animal Crossing, and you were able to collect 2 villagers, Tullin and Minoru, which I believe is pretty cool. And not only that, once you scan that, you also get the Zelda items inside of Nook's and Tom Nook's ABD area. However, they do cost bells, so yeah, but they're not that bad price costing. Not only that, as well, Animal Crossing New Horizons was not just the only Animal Crossing game. There was a lot more games. The only game that I have tried is Animal Crossing New Leaf on the Nintendo 2DS, which I still own till today, and that was my first ever Animal Crossing I've ever owned and had for the first time. And it was kind of a nice experience. However, I wasn't really big into Animal Crossing. I was mainly big into the Zelda games, as a lot of people might be now. But as much as I've been playing Animal Crossing New Leaf, a lot of people can probably agree with me here that Animal Crossing New Leaf was a good game. But Animal Crossing New Horizons hit me a little bit more harder than New Leaf. Mainly because of the fact that, yes, New Horizons has the little Zelda things you can get once you have the amiibos. But not just that. It's the fact that you can get the game and enjoy. And I kinda hate how Animal Crossing requires you to have amiibos to unlock certain collaboration items. Like, you can't unlock the Splatoon 3 items until you have the Animal Crossing amiibos, I think. So that's kind of annoying. But if you do have the amiibos, you might as well just pick them up. They're pretty cool. I think I've made a video of me showing these other collaboration items I got. But other than that, Animal Crossing was a game that I never really thought about until the year 2023 or 2024, when virtual game cards existed. If you have the account with the game you want on your Switch, and then you go into their virtual game cards, and then you download it onto your system, you get to keep it for free forever, unless you take the account that has the game on their account off your Switch. Then it will not be playable unless you buy it on your account. But that's about it. It's pretty good. And I love the virtual game card thing because you can take it back and forth. Like, if I have the game from my brother or someone, and then they can take it back whenever they want. And not only that, is you can, even if you don't have their account on your Switch 2, or any Switch for that matter, you can just lend the Switch game to them for 7 days. Has to be a family member though, but it's pretty good. I like it. And virtual game cards is probably one of my favorite things ever that Nintendo has introduced inside of the Switch era. So yeah, I'm enjoying Nintendo Switch. Anyways, so yeah, that's my critique of the Legend of Animal Crossing New Horizons and how I got there. I was very excited to try out New Horizons. Kind of gave up a little bit, and then I restarted, and now on the Switch 2, I have an island which I am slowly progressing through, which I'm very excited about. I was very happy once I unlocked the 3 stars. So that way you unlock construction, which basically means you can terraform, which is awesome. I'm enjoying that. So yeah, that's my Animal Crossing New Horizons critique, and I shall see you all in the Animal Crossing Switch 2 edition thing. See y'all! Okay, so I recently just bought the Animal Crossing New Horizons Switch 2 edition, and I'm kind of enjoying it so far. There's not crazy amounts of different, but the main thing I'm really excited about is the mouse mode. So if I just grab this, you'll notice at the bottom it says the mouse mode thing right there. And that's because as soon as I put this mouse on the floor, it gives me a blue cursor. Now, it is used to mainly do your home, like if you want to do like a little bit of customization. But basically all you gotta do is just move all around your thing and zoom it in for y'all. Here you are. And you can see I immediately have a blue cursor and I can move around my room. Date, which was the hotel, kind of similar to the Happy Home Designer. And basically you can just move around your things. So the R button just does the normal select, like on a normal mouse, and then the ZR, well, does the simple you get to drag it and then you get to move it around without having to do anything, so you can just drag it around. The downside with this is if I want to get like a new item, for example, I can't use the mouse mode. As you can see, I have to use my Joy-Con 2 analog stick so I can select whatever furniture I want, but then I'm back to using mouse mode again. And I find it pretty cool that it's blue, mainly because of the fact that I do like the colour blue. Also, while I'm at it, I might as well talk my critique about the new 3.0 update for Animal Crossing. Now, this is pretty crazy. You can tell that I'm living a 3.0 update because I'm wearing the new Zelda X Animal Crossing collab. But yeah, I'm enjoying it. So another thing with the Nintendo Switch 2 edition of this game, well, you won't really tell because of the way I'm recording this right now. So I don't have a capture card. I'm broke. And well, basically, it makes the game run higher FPS, higher resolution. It still runs at the same 30 FPS, similar to Hogwarts Legacy, which also runs at the same 30 FPS. But the difference is in the resolution. Now, I have a 1080p screen, however, I will notice a lot that there was a loss of like little jagged edges, like pointy edges. But now I don't see a lot of that. This is a true 1080p experience I am having right now. So yeah, that's pretty cool. So yeah, on to the next item, which I still have to buy, by the way, but don't worry. Are you kidding me right now? Why is it 3,500 bells? I'll be right back. Okay, I got the money. Alright. So, with this megaphone, it's really awkward. So, all the way back in 2011, 2013, somewhere around there, Animal Crossing New Leaf had a thing called the megaphone. It works the same as the Switch 2 edition, where you are able, quite frankly, to shout in your microphone with the microphone in the top of your Switch 2, which is conveniently right there. And what you will do is you can scream inside and you can find your villagers. So, for example, if I pick up my map right here, and here's all my villagers. We've got Renee, Hamlet, and Drago. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to shout out Hamlet. Hamlet! And there you go, right there. Hamlet has received me and says who's calling me. And now I can follow the text trail to go to him. So yeah, that's pretty sick. I like that update. Another thing as well is the faster loading times. So I'm gonna quickly just show you real quick. So I'm gonna just save and show you real quick. Okay, so now we're going to do it. As you can see, this is the home menu little icon. It says Nintendo Switch 2 Edition in red. Instead of this time, it's like that. Well, Tears of the Kingdom is also the same as well. Anyways, so let's just boot up Animal Crossing, and then this shall be how quick it loads. And it really loads pretty quicker. I'm not gonna lie. And also, when you load the game, it's also got a different look to it instead of the normal Switch 2 edition. Where if you look at the title, it does the Animal Crossing little logo, and then it also puts down Nintendo Switch 2 edition. And at the top right, it has like the little leaf on it there. So yeah, I hope you all enjoyed the video. Please smash like, subscribe, down below, and I shall see you all in the next one. that's my critique of the Nintendo Switch 2 edition of Animal Crossing New Horizons. Peace out.